y'all, and welcome back to Katie on the Flip Side. The next step in the Konmari process is coming your way, and it is books. However, I know that in our garages is where the majority of the books are. I've talked about this before, but we are not big book readers. We're big book listeners. We love listening to books on Audible, but we just don't sit down and read books a whole lot. Since we moved 2 years ago, most of the books that we packed up and moved just came with us, and we haven't unpacked them yet. The problem is they're all like in our garages, and our garage is a major declutter area on our list if you can't tell. We have 2 garages, and this is kind of the main garage. This is the one where our cars are supposed to park, but there's currently not room. I've decided in this process that if there are areas that are just driving me crazy and they're full of all the other things, they're probably supposed to go in the miscellaneous category, but I'm going to at least sort through it and let this not drive me crazy anymore as I'm looking for all the books. So that's my project for today. The majority of this stuff in boxes right here is donate stuff. It's just like stuff we found and been like, nope, take it out, take it out. We've tried to just be good about doing that throughout our day instead of it having to be a big major process now that we have changed our lifestyle and are trying to minimize and declutter. So our goal is to take a good bit of this stuff and take it to the donation place today. We actually do have one piece of equipment that's taking up more room than it should right now and isn't going to be here for long. This is our bathtub. Our master bathroom is currently getting remodeled. The tiling is starting today, so this will go in soon. Okay, I called in reinforcements. He's just gonna weed eat everything, just kill it all, kill all the stuff. It started sprinkling a little bit and it is windy, so unfortunately we're not gonna be able to use the driveway to put stuff out. So Cullen's gonna move out the golf cart so we can have this space to make our trash, donate, and keep piles. He's gonna go ahead and take down things that need to definitely be in the other garage. Yes. All right, so here's an overview shot before we get started with the golf cart pulled out. And let's just discuss, because doesn't everybody like to know what's in everybody's garage? I don't even know what's all in here. An ergo that we actually use, a mop, that's disgusting. A bunch of workout gloves, a random oar, a game of Uno, an old bra. Some random baby toys, a pool noodle, an umbrella, a griddle with the tag still on it, a little broom, another umbrella, a pencil case, an old beach bag that we haven't used in a while, golf cart charger. These are all the winter coats. So now that it is not winter, we can put those back in the coat closet. This is always filled with a bunch of random crap. These are actually used for our little water cooler. This is a car seat travel bag. Fishing stuff back here, some golf clubs, picnic chairs, or whatever you want to call those, like concert chairs, some more fishing stuff, a game, and then this is where we keep all our Costco overflow stuff. So like as we replenish the cabinets in the pantry, so there's extra cups, pool and summer stuff. I don't even know, I think this is Granberry's old flute. A partial wig hairpiece thing from something Cullen did. There's no telling. A painting, a caricature that somebody did for us, some light bulbs, random cleaning products. This was all moving stuff that we saved, I guess. A hummingbird feeder. Huh, who knew we had that? Oh, who remembers this? I think it was called like Redneck DIY baby walking device. Man, we should save that for Sophia. This was high class. When you're teaching your kids to walk and your back's hurting, just get them to hold onto those rings and teach them to walk. Car top carrier. This is all stuff from when, if you recall, back in December, we cleared out about 75% of our playroom toys, and our kids have actually played better and with more toys since then, and it's been great. We just threw them all in boxes and brought them out here because we didn't want to have to deal with them at the time. It was just a quick, like, let's get this out and deal with those when we get to that step. And look, here are some books. These are mostly kids' books in here. Like I said, I think this is mostly donate stuff. Water table. This is actually trash, pack and play. Here are picture albums and some other random picture frames from the old house. A bunch of spray paint cans, kids outdoor toys and things, some that they don't even use. An old booster seat that we used to use when we would ride Emily around. Some old furniture, an old wheelbarrow. I think that was Cullen's when he was little. And believe it or not, this box right here, when we moved, I had bought a bunch of random stuff and had some things to return, and that box got shoved into the back of the garage and I totally forgot about it. So all of this stuff in here is brand new stuff that needed to be returned to stores, still in the package, some of it with receipts, some of it not. I don't even know what all is in here, but literally new stuff. Like, look, Sophia could wear that. Shoes, what are these shoes? Shoes that I never wore. Yeah, this is kind of embarrassing because I had honestly forgotten this box was back here and didn't realize there was this much return stuff. What is this? Target shirts, I guess? I don't even recall purchasing this stuff. Oh my goodness gracious. A whole new, brand new set of sheets. Well, there you go, the return box. This, I think, is old pictures, old things from the old house. Oh, there's the stapler. I've been looking for my stapler. Have you seen my stapler?
Excuse me, I believe you have my stapler.
This box is full of stuff from the old house too that never got unpacked when we moved. Photo albums, good old Cullen and Katie pictures. Oh my gosh, does that not look like Brooks and Gaines and Sophia? But it's Bennett and Madeline and Emily. That looks so much like Brooks. Wow. Oh, there's Gaines's little book from when she was a baby. These are old pictures from when Cullen and I were first dating. Oh, look, isn't that sweet? Random wood, more paint cans. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have trash pile right here, keep pile right here, donate pile is gonna be right in here. So here we go. Found an Olive Garden bag that still has rolls or cookies or something in it. Like, what is this even from? When did we have Olive Garden for real? All right, bag, you did us good. Thank you for your service, but you are tore up.
And we got 2 more of
And we got a new one. Thank you for keeping all our stuff together at the beach.
these. You need to shave your legs?
Please. It's been a minute. All right, y'all, I've got to be completely honest. This really overwhelms me. I am good at getting to basically this point, which looks like we haven't done a ton, but when you look from this side, there's a whole cleared out area. But this is where I get stuck when there are boxes of things like this that I'm just like, oh my gosh, there's so many different random categories of things and different stuff I don't know what to do with. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of scanning the bins and starting with the things that I know for sure trash or for sure donate. One of these bins has like a bunch of random paperwork in it that I saved from when we moved, and I just, if I have to sit down and go through all that right now, that's a whole nother thing. So papers are a whole different category in the Marie Kondo process, so I'm not gonna go through those right now. But the things that I know for sure, like I can look in this and I'm like, oh, photos, shoot, I don't wanna have to look through those and get distracted. But I see a random baby car thing, like why is that in there for the window of the car? So I know for sure that goes to donate. We've already given Brittany like 4 of them. I don't know why we have so many. So I'm trying to just do trash first, or things I definitely know. Like I know, why are there random paper towels in here? That's all trash. Here's your Fresh Snips sunglasses.
Fresh snips and a fresh snips and a fresh snips and a full tank of gas.
I was looking for those.
Those are the ones you wear every day. If y'all hadn't seen Fresh Snips,
Blocking out the haters.
go check it out. I'm also doing something that I don't usually do, but it has been incredibly freeing for me and getting rid of things without guilt. I am thanking the things that I'm getting rid of and letting them go. Just like I threw away a bunch of sunscreens, a bunch of old sunscreens, and we had probably 15 bottles of half-used sunscreens, because every year I'll like not be able to find some, I'll buy some new ones, and then I feel guilty throwing away the old ones because I spent money on them and feel like I should use them, but I'm not gonna use them. Like they have sat there for 2 years, they haven't gotten used, they're probably not good anymore, so I just threw them out. I'm getting over the guilt of getting rid of things that maybe somebody bought for us as a gift that we didn't use or that the kids didn't use and was not functional for us. I'm not keeping something just because I feel guilty about it, and it feels so much better.
I looked forever for these pictures.
Oh my gosh, you did.
Oh my gosh, and see,
Look
this is
at
why
that.
you save pictures for last.
Oh,
You started to flip through.
you jerk. I've already showed them several pictures in there, but I didn't even see those. This is also why it's nice to have digital stuff now, because like you would have never known to come out to this random box. But hey, after we do this, you're gonna know where all the pictures are and you can go through them. Okay, I worked through 2 of those boxes, and it is actually really helpful to have somebody else here to help you. He is actually helping. He's posting something right now because he found a picture and got
See, this is what
sentimental.
happens. You get all sentimental when you look through those pictures.
Right?
I'm like, oh, let me Throwback Thursday that picture.
It is helpful because he was able to keep me moving. Like I started looking through stuff. He was like, nope, not yet, don't do that. And I was like, oh yeah, shoot. And so I got back on track. Here's one of the boxes that I emptied. I moved it over here because it's got some stuff in it that is donate. And then here's these that are emptied. These are pictures. And if you've seen my live stream about my Christmas card keeping obsession, those are all Christmas cards. Okay, so this was our first Christmas card after we got married. This is our old dog, Gainer, who actually looks a lot like Ada. And no, we did not name our daughter Gaines after our dog Gainer. Totally unrelated. But apparently I printed them, and for some reason, like I guess because it cut the bottom and the top off, they printed all these and I didn't use them and got them reprinted. But so I have like 50 of this same exact picture. But this is what I have a hard time with. We're not at pictures yet, so I shouldn't worry about it. But what do? Look, they had oh my gosh, that's so crazy. There was an advertisement in this set of pictures from 2007 introducing the Flip Video Ultra Camcorder. Email videos as easily as photos or upload to AOL Video, MySpace, or YouTube.
That's one of the first cameras we used.
Yes, that's one of the first cameras we used for vlogging, and like that is so weird. Look at that premonition or whatever it's called. Okay, it's about 5 o'clock now. I've gotten to a point of I think things are in piles, basically. I don't really think there's anything else to go through at this moment. It's just a matter of, this is the donation pile. If anybody's watching us who's ever given us anything, just don't judge. You know, we gotta, if we're not using it, it's gotta go. This is our trash pile. So this is actually like a huge contractor size bag, like a massive bag. I don't even know how many actual trash bags that would be. This is trash. And then this thing is trash. This is all keep stuff right here. Cullen got to organizing this stuff over here in this cabinet, and then he had to go get the kids, so he's gonna come back and finish it. It's gonna get finished. And then I've cleaned off these shelves. I'm not done yet. They could be consolidated a little bit more, you know, I could push some of this stuff together, but I really would rather just spread out, not have everything crammed on there, and just have room. These are from the toys we cleaned out of the playroom before, and we're gonna do some type of method to keep these in the upstairs playroom and rotate them out with the downstairs playroom, which was kind of our original goal. I haven't gone back through them, but I've seen a few things like on top that I've ended up putting in donate bins and stuff, so we may not even save all these, but that's not what we're going through right now. This outdoor stuff is staying out here. This is, those mattresses are donate, and this is gonna be, I don't know, put somewhere in the basement or somewhere. This was the ball pit. And right now we got the water blob out. And then obviously the bathtub is going to move and hopefully get installed in a few days. But what I really need to do next is just clean up. I need to blow this off and like get all the cobwebs and stuff out. I kind of think I need to wait till Cullen gets back and load it all up on the trailer to take to the donate place before I blow it off. All right, there it all is. A trailer full of stuff, and Cullen's about to.
This doesn't pop.
Yeah, she got really upset that we were donating that, but then she started trying it out and it just doesn't pop anymore for some reason.
I feel like pollen stuff on the bottom.
Yeah, and I think maybe these got like loose and so they go up instead of popping. So she cried a little bit that we were gonna get rid of it, and then tried it out and said, you know what? Maybe we should donate this. It's just not working.
I can put it in.
It does not spark joy. It was a cool present. We still have another one. Granddolly gave them these for Christmas one year, and we have another one that probably does still work. Good decision. No need to keep it if it don't work, right? All right, we got to the donation center, and the gate was actually closed already, and we were like, what the heck are we gonna do? We're not coming back tomorrow. And they just had to unload it at the gate. So there's some other people actually doing the same thing. So we're unloading it. Well, it's too dark, but there it all is. It's all there. I hope they get it in before the rain comes back. Okay, it is the next day. It got really late last night, and by the time we got home, we had to get the kids to bed. Had some early morning commitments this morning, so I'm finishing up today. I just blew off this whole side, moved everything that was potentially staying back over here, and I'm getting ready to put some things back where they go. Just to see a space like this in this garage is just crazy. It's still not perfectly clean. I'm not gonna like Clorox everything because we're not eating out here. There were cobwebs and dust and just the dirt that accumulates over time. I swept the walls, the corners, the windows, got the majority of the cobwebs and things off, and now we can store some things here. All right, you guys, I think it's done. And there's actually some stuff right here that's gonna be taken down to the downstairs garage. What I decided was that nothing needs to be in this garage that doesn't need to be in this garage. So we were kind of using it as storage for some things, but this is not a huge garage. It basically only has room for my car. Our Suburban barely fits in it, but it's a tight fit. So I wanted to make sure that it was as empty as possible, only with the kids' outdoor toys and little things like that that we need upstairs in this garage. So that's what I did. Generally, when we've cleaned out this garage right here in the past, we reorganize all the crap and then it all becomes a mess again. So getting rid of a ton of stuff is huge in keeping things organized. This is gonna make it so that there won't be as much time spent cleaning up messes, and the goal will be to only put things in here that we need to access daily or very frequently. But believe it or not, this whole process started because I was looking for books to do the next Marie Kondo step. And these are the only books that were in this garage. They're all kids' books, but there you go. Those are the only books that I found in here. But it feels amazing, and so I'm so glad we just went ahead and did it because this is somewhere that we use every single day. Let me just show it to you. So before, it was filled with all kinds of crazy stuff that didn't even need to be in here. And now it is empty and beautiful. Of course, the bathtub is only gonna be in here for probably another few days. But look, it's basically like empty. So the stroller we do use when we go for family walks. I'm a little conflicted right now on what to do about the riding toys because I plan to park my car right here, and I don't want the kids to have to like go around the car and everything to get to their riding toys. I don't know. I also don't want them right here because then they're in the way of us getting to stuff. I may end up putting them over here because the golf cart doesn't pull up very far. But for right now, we have a couple over here. I do have a trash can right here, just so I can make sure and keep my car cleaned out of trash. I put another trash can right here for overflow trash. I took down all the winter coats that were hanging up here because it is not winter anymore. We don't need them, but there's no reason for them to stay there for the next 8 months of warm weather. Right now, these really aren't being used for anything. I just put a pair of flip-flops that there's occasions when I'll run out the back door and don't want to have to go all the way back to my room to grab some shoes. Extra dog leashes. These aren't even the ones we use all the time, but there have been occasions when we've needed to grab one quickly. Golf cart battery charger. The jugs that we use to refill our water. Cullen worked on this cabinet, and I don't know if he's totally done. It's more organized now. Nothing in there that we don't need. We have our kids' little picnic table. I took a ton of stuff out of here. Basically, we just have this little backpack that we use mainly for travel, and then some fishing stuff that Cullen can grab and go on the golf cart if he needs to. Deep freezer. This is like an outdoor beanbag cornhole type game that we sometimes will play up here. This is a tote that we use sometimes to take things in the car, so it needs to be up here. Our overflow excess Costco pantry stuff that stays right here. Extra light bulbs for the floodlights outside. Extra paper towels, cups, spoons, all that stuff. I've got the kids' outdoor stuff right here. Right now, there's not a ton in there. There's some balls and a couple bats so that their stuff is not just all over the floor so it doesn't get left outside and get nasty. Our beach and pool bag, because we will be using that frequently soon. These are like the little concert chairs or whatever. Coolers, which we don't actually use those daily. Those could probably go downstairs, but when we do use them, it's nice to have them up here. Extra beach bags, the ergos for if we go walking or to the pool or something and need that. Brooks does still like to ride in an ergo sometimes. A picnic blanket, an extra blob, and some pool stuff. Wood for the fire pit and fire starters for the fire pit. It's kind of bugging me that that box is on the floor. I may put it up on the shelves. Writing toy. These are indoor writing toys. Cullen has to actually rehang this. He has been filming a podcast today, so he hasn't had time. He's gonna rehang that, get these things hung back up. And then we have our little umbrella basket right here by the door. It feels so good to have a clean garage. Oh my gosh, y'all do not even know this garage has been such a hot mess for such a long time. If you've stuck it out through this whole video, props to you. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned because we're not done. Basically, our whole house looks like this garage used to. Not the whole house. We worked on a few areas, but we have a long ways to go. We have a whole nother garage to do. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Stick around, stay with us as we go through this process. It's amazing and life-changing, and it's just, oh, such a relief to get rid of things. And our spending habits, our buying habits have changed so much since we started this whole process that my hope, my faith is in us to keep it this way. Thank you guys so much for watching.